Hey y'all. So we're back. I'm doing a voice recording because I'm currently rotting in my bed, binging bones. Yeah. If you ever want to know my personality in the workplace / academic area, I'm Bones. It doesn't sound like that on here because I'm a different person when I'm alone. But in front of people, I'm Bones, if you ever want to know. Now you know an insight on Sav. Okay, so we are back at it again. Amberlynn uploaded an hour ago. The title of the video is I'm not okay, ... Stepping on the scale and what I ate today flop vlog. So she looks like a mess. We are not surprised. Let's just get into it.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So today is gonna be what I ate.
All right. Right off the top, her eyes look puffy. Her voice does not seem in it. Sounds like she's been crying a lot. She just doesn't look clean, but that's not new.
Today, vlog style, weigh-in style. Before I forget to say, today is January 20th, so welcome to a new video.
Thanks.
You guys, I genuinely feel so sick right now. I feel so nauseous, it's not even funny. I took my third semaglutide shot yesterday, and I am feeling it. I feel awful, and TMI, I also have diarrhea. It's embarrassing, but
it's not embarrassing.
Really
I'm sorry. And maybe it's just because I'm more okay with the human bodily functions. But I hate when people are like, oh my God, it's so embarrassing that my body's doing something that I have no control over for the most part. Like, it's fine, y'all. We all shit. We all piss. We all, at occasion, vomit. It's going to be okay, people. It's not embarrassing. Don't be ashamed of your body in that way.
Transparent in the semaglutide journey.
Let's put this at 1.5 speed, please.
Does not feel good. Like, usually I do wake up a little nauseous from the semaglutide, but it goes away. But, like, it's literally not going away. It is not going away.
I mean,
it's just staying there. Like, I have been awake for over an hour, and I just feel miserable.
To be honest, that's good because she needs a physical reason to have her brain stop her from eating. When she feels okay-ish, she was continuing to eat through the semaglutide. So she needs to feel literally like on death's door for her to not eat. And even then, as we can see from the title, it says what I ate today flop. Either she doesn't record it or it's really bad. So, I don't know.
So I'm not going to eat yet. When I do eat, I'll show you guys because again, so what I ate today. Also, I want to say one other thing. I am getting messages in my DMs of you guys worrying about Twinkie, which I totally understand because so many of you guys love Twinkie. And in a recent vlog, you guys saw her little fatty tumor on the side of her. And I know it was worrisome because trust me, I'm worried about it too. But this actually started forming back in, I would say, 2018. And it was just very small. I took her to the vet. I was like, what is this? I even vlogged about it. And they said it's a fatty tumor. It is literally nothing to be worried about. And they did warn me, it'll probably get bigger and you will get alarmed. You will get worried. But there's like nothing they can do about it. It's not cancerous or anything like that. So it is a fatty tumor. It doesn't hurt her. Nothing like that. I can sense the worry. I completely understand because like even looking at it, I'm like, oh, my poor baby.
I didn't see that.
But the vets have literally said there's nothing.
Amber, are you taking Twinkie into the vet yearly at least? On a minimum, you need to be taking your pets to the vet yearly for a checkup. Just like you yourself should be going to your doctor, your primary care health physician. I don't know why I stumbled on that. Yearly to have a checkup, make sure things are going well, get a blood test done. Obviously, in America, it's a bit difficult if you don't have insurance because they really be taking us for granted. But yeah, you should also be doing that for your pets. Like, your pets are something that you chose to take care of, so you need to put in the proper work to do that. They need to be getting their updated vaccines. their updated medication if they have it. Something, a dog like Twinkie, she's in her elderly years, so there's a lot more things that can happen from year to year, or even a few months to a few months in an elderly dog. She already has a fatty tumor, so like making sure that it's not inhibiting her movement or causing other issues if it needs to be removed. Like, this is honestly, I'm kind of a bit speechless right now listening to this. This was in 2018 and it is 2025, my dude. So it's been like 7 years. That's terrifying, Amber, that you're not taking the precautions for Twinkie, a pet that you claim to love like a child. Very, very scary. If Dimitri had a tumor, that motherfucker would be getting checked on the minimum once a year. Once a fucking year. I don't care if they said it's fine, it's not causing him harm. He'd be getting checked, my dude. And if it was getting bigger at a exponential rate, he'd be being taken into the vet and something would be done. Like, Amber, you're gross.
Do about it, because it's not harming her or hurting her in any way. But thank you guys so much for reaching out about that. Twinkie deserves
Amber,
all
go
the love
fuck
and care
yourself
in the whole entire world, so I do appreciate that. Anyways, I'm gonna go like mope because I don't.
Amber, first off, you still haven't gotten your vet's oh my god, I keep saying vets. Your pet's microchipped. You clearly aren't taking your pets to the vet for just basic health checkups. You're horrible. I thank God, and I do not say this lightly, that you cannot have children. I thank God. Biologically, you cannot have children, because the only other way for her to do it would be adoption or someone else, and no one is going to allow her to adopt a child. It is very difficult. I know this because I'm adopted. My sister's adopted. The process of adoption is insane. Okay? Yeah, it's very, very difficult. Amberlynn would never be able to adopt a child, and I thank God that she cannot get pregnant, because what we're seeing on how she takes care of her pets, put that on a child, the children would be so heavily neglected. I can't even think about that. Like, dude, this bitch is crazy. Like, she really needs to be behind bars.
Good. And I will see you guys whenever I plan on eating. All right, you guys, I'm finally gonna eat something. So in my last video, which was yesterday for me, but 2 days ago for you guys, sorry, my camera keeps falling. I made a ground beef and potato gravy. Gravy is for the lack of a better word, but I have leftovers, so I'm gonna put this in the microwave and have
I had a commenter, they said that they're from the South, and they said that is not gravy. I also did not think that was gravy. She did not make it correctly. I was right in my suspicions in my last video. She did not make that correctly. That shit looks nasty. Why? It just looks so gross. Oh my god.
So it is currently in the microwave, but I want to show that I'm also having a Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar
water.
Cherry.
Drink water.
The bowl is hot. So I'm just going to mix it all together and make sure it all got nice and hot. Me and my mom are the same way, in the sense of we want our food so hot that it like burns our mouth. Honestly, this low key reminds me of like shepherd's pie.
Ew,
so good. Okay, so my next meal, I
Amber, oh my god.
On my bagel, there is scallion.
Oh my god, you guys. My lymphedema, it's just because I can't lose weight and I like retain water because I just have lymphedema. It's not all my fault. Proceeds to eat Doritos, which are heavily like salty, processed bagel, processed bacon, processed meat, processed cream cheese. Bro, she's not getting fucking nutrients, and everything is just salt to the max, dude. Oh my god. This woman's gonna die.
Bacon, some of this rotisserie seasoned chicken, some regular Philadelphia cream cheese. So that's everything that I have on there. And then I just have some Cool Ranch Doritos on the side.
Amber.
So I am obviously feeling quite better. I've been awake for about 6 hours now. That's so good. Scallion literally makes everything taste a million times better. Anyways, I noticed with the semaglutide, like, I don't really have like a loss of appetite. I'll wake up, feel nauseous, and that's like the extent of it. And it's just like frustrating because I am taking this medicine to have like a loss of appetite. And if that's not happening, my question is, what is the point of me taking it? I'm not gonna give up. Actually messaged the provider yesterday because when you take your third semaglutide shot, you're supposed to message them to get another refill. And he literally asked me, do you want to increase your dose? And I said, yes. So that means week 5, I will be doubling my dose. I am really nervous because the sickness I feel in the morning is almost torturous. So it's like, am I just taking this medicine to feel like an hour and a half that I have the flu or food poisoning or something to that extent, and then it's not actually working for the rest of the time? These are things that I have to pay attention to because I am not going to be injecting myself with something that isn't working for the intention of the reason why I am taking it, if that makes sense.
Y'all, buckle up because she's about to quit. This is just, she does this, she's done this every single time. She does this with all diets as well. It's this, what she perceives as a gradual buildup, giving little hints as to why she has to quit something, and the inevitable quitting will happen soon after that. That's what we're seeing right now. She's building it up so that when she does quit, it's not going to be a quote unquote surprise to us, which it's was never going to be a surprise to us. This was never going to last. You have to work with the medication, Amber. This is not some magical shot that's just going to fix your brain chemistry. You are a food addict. You need to get through that, like that through your head. You are a food addict. You also don't do anything in your day-to-day life to keep you preoccupied from anything but food. Okay? So with those two things going on, something like semaglutide is it's a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. That's what you're doing right now. Don't blame the semaglutide for not working. Blame yourself for not getting psychiatric help for a lifelong food addiction that you have had because you have had to take food as a coping mechanism, and you have yet to find an actual healthy coping mechanism to substitute food. You also are using food as a replacement for your boredom because you don't have any real connections, any real friendships, any day-to-day life going on. You sit in your house, you do little scrapbooks of fucking random ass junk and put it in a journal. You put Legos together, you maybe do a puzzle, you watch YouTube, and every few days you go out with your mom to grocery shop and go to bingo. That is not a fulfilling life for a 34-year-old, Amber. You don't have a life. So your whole brain, which is already preoccupied with food because you're miserable, and it's clear you're a miserable human being who's depressed, who's anxious, who has all these things going on because, again, they don't have a life. But on top of it, you don't have anything else to think of because you're sitting there in an empty house with nothing and no one. So the natural next thing is to think, okay, well, I guess I'll think about what I'm going to eat. Like, the most exciting thing for you in a day is waiting for Uber Eats, Amber. This is tragic. No shot is going to fix that. This is decades of you neglecting yourself and blaming everything else but yourself. It's really fucking sad, dude.
Okay, guys, this is a weird angle, but we're just going to talk real quick about my weigh-in today, so I'm going to post that here. Okay, guys, it's January 20th. Time for a weigh-in.
Show us the fucking scale.
Good afternoon, Amberlynn. It's Monday, January 20th.
Hello. It's ready.
All right, stepping on.
504.6 pounds.
504.6. That means I...
Well, that's 4
the
pounds.
same. I was 504 last week, too. Sorry if I sound down in the dumps. I feel extremely nauseous right now. Goodbye. But I feel extremely nauseous. I do not feel good at all.
I thought, wasn't she at 507? So she's down, I thought she would be down 4 pounds, or 3 pounds, y'all. I swear, I can do math. Okay. Interesting. Nonetheless, for her to be at 500 pounds, taking semaglutide, or even not taking semaglutide and only losing or maintaining, just maintaining her weight from a week to a week, means she is still eating 4,000 to 5,000 calories a day. So what she shows us, although still extremely unhealthy and problematic, is not all that she is eating. She is hiding things from us that she is eating. Yeah, that is worrisome, Amber.
That means I'm up 0.6 from last week, but I'm down point.
Up 0.6 from Amber. Oh, Amber, this is not good. This is not good, Amber. Like, you have to be eating thousands of calories to be maintaining 500 pounds at 5'2". Amber is 5'2" and 500 pounds. That is insane. At my heaviest, when I went through like a extreme depressive episode several years ago, I got to around 150 pounds at 5'5", and I felt horrible. Now, everyone is different. There are people who are 5'5" and 150 pounds and they feel great. It works for them. We do put weight on differently. It distributes in our body differently. For me, it felt so much. Like, I felt horrible in my body. My, like, golden weight is like around 120 to 130, 35 pounds to feel like good and like at the best I can feel in my body at 5'5". I have 3 inches on her. She is 5'2" and 500 pounds. I really don't think that us as an audience truly grasps how extremely large that is. Like, because we've been so used to seeing Amberlynn, like, she is as wide as she is tall at this point. Like, that's what's going on. She is moving 100 pounds, like, per foot. That is crazy.
From my 10-day weight loss. Either way, I am maintaining, and then I'm actually doing these like Instagram video Q&As right now, and someone's like, you weigh 571, and I'm like, no, but okay, let's go step on the scale. So I did post on Instagram me stepping on the scale, and I usually weigh myself
it's this.
right when I wake up
Okay.
after I use the restroom, completely naked, but I stepped on the scale after I've had 2 meals. I have drank drinks, I have
just soda.
I'm wearing a huge like maxi dress that goes all the way down to the floor. I'm wearing
Amber.
shoes, I got the earrings, and it was
Your fucking shoes, your fucking dress, your fucking earrings aren't adding shit, okay? Like, that's how normal people get weighed. Would I tell you my weight of, like, I'm around 135 pounds right now? That's with me with everything on. Like, when you go to the doctor's office, that's how you get weighed. Amber, like, no one's weighing themselves butt fucking naked unless you have an ED. Like, that's some fucking psycho shit, okay? Like, oh, yeah, Amber.
up like 3 pounds, and I know that's all just like normal everyday fluctuations based on like what you ate, drank, clothing, fluid.
It's not, though. It's not, Amber. You should be losing like 10 pounds a week. And that's like minimum. Like, we see it on My 600 Pound Life. When he puts his patients on the restricted diet, his minimum is that they lose 50 pounds in a month. So that's around 10, 15 pounds a week that they're losing. And that's for them still, that's still allowing a lot of mistakes to be happening in the diet. Amberlynn is maintaining or gaining weight. That means that she's nowhere near doing what she should be doing. She is 100% failing, and it is no one else's fault but hers. It's not semaglutide not working for her. It's her, once again, putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. And she refuses to understand that.
Water retention doesn't matter. Ugh, I just did that because this person's like,
it's not water retention.
And I just thought that was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life, because what? Like 571? Why not like 570? I don't know. But I'll post that right here so you guys know what I'm talking about. I normally ignore stuff like this, but I just thought it was funny because this person's like, you are 570. God, are you like a scale? I almost want to go step on the scale.
Food ready.
We'll do it. I also have shoes on.
507.4 pounds.
507.4. Damn. That's like 3 pounds more than I was this morning. And do not be alarmed, folks. See the corner of the cabinet. Not the first time I've ever had. I'm going to post from there on here. But anyways, that is my weigh-in. I always weigh more during the day, and then I weigh the most at night. Like, that's normal everyday life, but I just hate seeing it because sometimes I get scale obsessed. But I am only documenting my weigh-ins from the morning because those are the most
Your
accurate.
skin looks bad, girl. She looks so unhealthy. Also, oh my God, dude. She's got Dr. Pepper Zero, Fanta Zero. What the fuck, dude? Where is the water? When you go in my fridge, you see an iced tea that I have and multiple bottles of glass. I have like glass bottles that I refill of water. Multiple bottles of those of water. Come on, Amber. Come on.
I am about to drink
Oh
a
my
Fanta
God.
Zero sugar.
She really doesn't get it.
Hey guys, so it is the 21st, it is the next day. So in this room and this lighting, I always look really gray and weird.
Okay, she looks super bad.
Because I did a lot of crying last night, so my face was kind of swollen. So I stopped filming my what I ate today video, and I was just gonna like throw it in the dumpster and not even create a video of it. It's like I already filmed it, and I had like my weigh-in in there, and I was showing some of the foods that I was eating, so I'm still gonna keep it. But I didn't finish the rest of the day. I did have a Hot Pocket, I had a string cheese.
Oh my
and
God,
I had like
Amber.
a diet soda. It wasn't anything special. So
What
mental
about
health just is not
water?
the greatest right now, and I don't even want to get out of bed if I'm being honest. So I'm pretty much gonna let myself rot here today, and it sucks because I've been very motivated lately, and I've been
Is this when Emily broke up with Amber? There's some speculation that it's not real. I do think it's real. Yeah, I think the initial, when they broke up, whatever, that was like to deter people. I do think that this is a real breakup. I don't think Emily wants anything to fucking do with her, to be honest. Again, like I said before, I don't think her morbid obesity is worth all the fucking shit Emily has to deal with when it comes to Emily or Amber on a personal level, but also just when it comes to Amber and this community. Like, Emily is very used to getting away with shit, not having to answer to the things that she's done, and our little community, which I love, makes people answer for their shit, which is one of the reasons why I love this community. It's very blunt. It's very to your face, and people are going to say how it is. They're not going to sugarcoat things, and I really appreciate that. And our community doesn't really let bullshit slide, and I like that. And I don't think Emily was prepared for that. Yeah, I do think it's real.
lifting and positive and just feeling really good. And right now,
It's crazy. She got no neck.
So I think I'm just going to take some time to myself. And thankfully, I have a lot of pre-recorded content, so you guys probably won't notice a difference. Yes, I slept in what I was wearing yesterday. It's super
Nasty.
comfortable. I really like sleeping in a long maxi dress is what they call them. I mainly got these actually to sleep in and to just be around in my house in. I've never worn these like in public. I would never. So they are comfy to sleep in. So yeah.
Like, Amberlynn has a line of what she wears, bro. Like, she was wearing a fucking costume the other day. That blue, ugly motherfucker, that dress thing with the bra straps showing. Ugh, like, she's got standards on how to look. Oh my God, Amber. Also, it's nasty. It is nasty to wear what you were wearing all day long. Doesn't matter if you didn't go outside or not. You're sweating in it. You're like, you're living in it. Like, and then to go into your clean bed with that, I have a whole separate outfit that I put on for bed because, like, it just feels gross when you go to bed in what you've been wearing all day. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But I feel like a lot of people are like that. I know a lot of the people I know in my life are like that.
That's the reason why I'm still wearing it, because it is very comfortable. And I was freezing at night, I'm not gonna lie. Like, my heater's up, it's working, it's on. But since I sleep next to a window, I definitely feel the cold, and it snowed and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, I am going to take some time to try to work on my mental health, and I am going to allow myself.
What does that look like, Amber? What does working on your mental health look like other than you sitting, crying, journaling, and eating? What does it actually look like? Are you talking to anyone? Are you really processing information? It's like clearly what you've been doing to work on your mental health for the past 11 years hasn't worked. So maybe try something different.
To be unproductive. Even the thought of that gives me anxiety because I've been so productive lately, and I'm just like really scared that I'm gonna.
Productive with what? I know that I sound like a bitch, but like, truly, Amber, productive with what? What have you produced? What good have you done? What have you done to benefit yourself? Putting receipts and scraps into a book does not equal productivity. Putting stickers on a page in a journal does not equal productivity. Building a Lego does not equal productivity. Like, you're not doing anything to benefit yourself. And I'm not saying to be productive, you have to go make money or anything. Learning something is productive. Going outside and like being in nature, I view as productive. Like interacting with your community, interacting and building your relationships is productive. Amberlynn, you don't do any of that. You sit in your four walls and just stew in the delusion that you're doing something with your life, and you're not.
Go down a path that I don't want to go down, but I just don't feel well right now. Like my mental health is so bad. All right, so I tried to do it. I tried to stay. Hold on. Just took a quick shower. I didn't wash my hair or anything, but I tried to just stay in bed.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This bitch did not just take a shower. She literally just put that on to make it seem like she just took a shower. We can see your face, Amber. That face does not look like you just took a shower. I'm sorry. She looks crusty. Why are you lying about taking a shower, Amber? It's weird.
I was having heart palpitations, and that happens when I have a lot of anxiety. Last night I had my first panic attack in a very long time. My panic attacks started when I was 18 years old. I actually had my first one right next to my mom, and I genuinely thought I was dying. It's like it's gone in waves where for a few years I wouldn't have a single one, and I don't know what it was, but actually I do know. I do know
Her
what it
breakup?
was. I had one last night. I mean, I was hyperventilating. I couldn't catch my breath. My jaw always gets extremely tight. Like I could barely move it. My whole body is literally trembling.
I actually don't care. I don't care for Amberlynn because, and I sound like a broken record, she has done nothing to get help. She has done nothing to improve her situation. So if she doesn't care about her own mental health, why the fuck should any of us care? There's zero empathy I have for her at this point. You can only hear about someone continuing to do the same old habits and complain about the same problems before you finally just say, shut the fuck up. Okay? If you don't want to get help, I don't want to fucking hear about your problems. And Amberlynn, that's you. You've been doing that for 11 fucking years, and you have yet to help yourself. So no one wants to hear about your problems. No one wants this pity party for yourself of, I'm sitting here, I'm hyperventilating, I've suffered. No, Amber, no. You've done this to yourself.
It is honestly the scariest thing in the world. But it's like, as I sat there in bed, I was like, I can't let it like run my life. I can't let it like overrule me.
Oh,
like,
pathetic.
I like to get up, I like to do things in my apartment. Like I love doing cleaning rounds. I said I would share that with you guys because as someone who procrastinates,
Cleaning
as if they're, like,
rounds.
paralyzed, as someone who like has a very short attention span.
That's her productivity, is cleaning, you guys. Something that most of us just do passively when we're through, like in our apartments or houses, like throughout the day. Amberlynn views as like she did something. That's just crazy. She does not live in the real world. She does not live like any human being I've ever seen in my life.
And I created years ago a way for me to be productive throughout the day, and I call them cleaning rounds. Sometimes I call them productive rounds when it's not just a bunch of cleaning. And I said that I would show that in a vlog, and you guys were like, yes, yes, yes. So I definitely need to do that.
Who said that?
Not in this vlog. I want to have cleaning / productive rounds today. I also need to do my taxes, and there's just other things that I need to do that need to get done. And
Amberlynn needs to do her taxes, and bitch doesn't got monies. So I bet she's stressing.
gonna do it for me. I have to do it for myself regardless of how low I feel. The back of my hair is wet right here from the shower. See, the shower cap works great for girly pops who don't wash their hair every single day, but like it still gets a little wet back here. I guess it really doesn't matter that
Oh, I
much.
bet,
So
Amber.
I am
It's
wearing
not
another
grease at
maxi
all.
dress today, and when I do that, what I like to do, I keep an outfit right next to the door for when I take Twinkie out. I will change my clothes because I'm telling you, I will not be seen in public with this on. So I am going to end this vlog. So I am going to be productive, but I do want to just like take some time for myself. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Okay, let's look at the comments. Life was better before influencers. Yeah. Could your diarrhea be caused by 2 containers of cream cheese you bought in the other day? Yeah, for real. Comments by members. Gearing up to quit shots in another break after taking months off. Great job. Was that the only member? Okay. The beginning was the subtle foreshadowing that the semi-journey is ending again shortly. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. We're not supposed to be maintaining, Amber. We need to be losing. Who's ready for another drunk Valentine's Day live stream? Bro, can you guys imagine? Oh, that would be beautiful. That was definitely her way of foreshadowing that she's going to stop semaglutide. Yep. Wow, I'm literally speechless. Have the day you deserve. Yeah, Amber, I really do. I feel like we're really seeing Amberlynn have the days that she deserves, which I appreciate. Stop being worried about those 3 pounds from eating and clothes are starting, and I'm guessing, and start being worried about the extra 400 pounds. Exactly. Be confirmed that they wiped you the whole time you were together. What reason do you have to be so smug? Oh, I do know that Beck came out with a video, so maybe we'll do a reaction to that. Amber, I'm in recovery for an ED drug addiction and have mental illnesses. Bed rotting isn't healthy. Get up, go for a walk, draw, journal, clean, do your makeup, etc. You're right. No one is going to do this for you. You are the key to mental freedom. Yep. And good for you, girl. Go girl, you're doing great. Almost lost 2 kilograms in those 10 years. I follow you. So proud of you, girl. Is this sarcasm? I can't tell. Let's not forget about the account she followed. Never forget. Yeah, y'all, I didn't realize that what she was following was like a pedo IG. That's honestly, y'all, I'm not surprised because the shit that she has posted throughout her time on the interwebs, the way that she interacted with Libby, I remember watching that when they were first coming out and feeling very uncomfortable because I was closer to Libby's age than Amberlynn's age when watching those. At that time, I think I was like 18 or something like that. So like three or 4 years difference from Libby, and I remember feeling uncomfortable watching that and also having a lot of realizations in my own life. Anyways, taking time for yourself, when have you not? If the tumor is growing, you need to address it with a veterinary professional. If you're not going to handle your own health, then fine, but your pets don't have that kind of autonomy. Your priority should be keeping them comfortable. Absolutely. That is crazy for her to just be like, well, the vet like 7 years ago said it was fine, so like I'm not gonna do anything even though it's very much growing. Like Twinkie's a very small dog. That like lump could really be causing her massive mobility issues, and it's probably extremely uncomfortable for her. The amount of calories to sustain 504 pounds. How are you eating thousands and thousands of calories a day on semaglutide? It makes no sense. Have the day you deserve. She hasn't mentioned Tommy in the past few videos before they broke up. They were having issues. Let's eat. Maybe it doesn't work because you refuse to eat any better. 3 minutes in and the amount of carbs just shown is hectic. Yep. There's no reason to quit. At least commit to 3 months before you start the normal quitting BS, then decide. I understand you are sad, but sad is not a good reason to quit. I'm guessing to quit saving your life. Yeah. Ma'am, if you're maintaining 500 pounds, that means you're eating 3,500 calories a day. At least, y'all, at least. I would guess she's eating closer to 4,000, 5,000 calories. You are not even trying. Semaglutide isn't a magic shot that suddenly fixes everything. You will have to actually try. Yeah, exactly. The comments are everything that I'm saying in this video. It's like, Amberlynn is expecting something different, but has yet to change any of her actions. So I just don't feel bad for her. That's all I have for y'all. I hope you enjoyed this. I might upload a video as well of Beck tonight. We'll see how I feel. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. If you like this, please like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!